Woods is a gigantic map that seems empty at first glance, but once you dive into it, there's actually a plethora of loot to be snatched up, especially for a rat. Howdy gamers, I'm Pappy, and I'm the self-proclaimed Rat King, and in today's video, I'm going to share my knowledge of making money on woods, and show you some low traffic areas that I think are still great places to make money. I'm also going to show you what high traffic areas to avoid. I'm not saying you'll never see other players in these areas, but there is a lower chance of seeing other PMCs. Every raid is different and nothing is certain, just keep that in mind. If you're a new player and you learned something from this video, don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe for more Tarkov content in the future. I also stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, so come on in and hang out. Now, with the introduction out of the way, let's get into the video. Woods is considered a sniping map in Tarkov, so it's not as common to run into people in between points of interest as it is in other maps. A lot of people are just bunkered down, hard scoping. That's why if you're a new player and aren't too comfortable with PvP yet in Tarkov, Woods is a nice map to learn, but be prepared to get sniped from time to time. With that being said, really the only place I would avoid if the only thing on your mind is them dollar bills is the lumber camp or the sawmill. It's right smack dab in the middle of the map, and it's the only spot the scav boss Sturman spawns. Plus there's at least 3 spots you can hang out and hard scope this camp from a distance. Now on to the low traffic loot spots. Firstly, I'll mention the hidden stashes scattered throughout the map. If you don't know what these are small crates or barrels hidden all around the map and can have anything inside them from armor and weapons, food and drink, and even valuable tech loot. There's just over 30 of these on Woods, and I suggest checking these in between the actual locations during your loot runs. I'm not going to go over where all of them are specifically in this video. It would take way too long, and there's already a gajillion videos and websites that can help you with that. The first real location that I'll talk about is the abandoned village on the north side of the map. Pretty much every house in this village has some kind of loot in it, and a lot of these have valuable spawns in them, so it's for sure worth checking out. There's also one of the 2 marked circles here, right next to one of the houses. But the main point of interest in the area that I want to talk about is the church right in the middle of the lake. In this spawns rare loot like gold chains, rollers, other safe loot. It can be a little tricky at first to figure out how to actually get into it, but all you have to do is enter from the south side and exit from the north side. The next area I'll show you is the USET camp, which is on the northwest side of the map, and it's not too far from the village that we just talked about. A lot of players are scared to come here because there's actually landmines right next to the camp that are easy to walk into if you don't know what you're doing. I'll throw up an image to show you where the landmines are now. As long as you don't stray too far to the west, you should be fine. Now there's loot all over this place, but the 2 spots that I'm going to mention are this little crevice right next to these sleeping bags underneath the big rock. Right here can spawn valuables like horses and gold chains. Sometimes they can be hard to reach, but if you go prone, you can kind of finagle your way into this crevice. The second spot is actually on top of that same rock. If you go around to the backside, you can actually jump up top, and up here is ammo, weapon mods, and even sometimes a modded M4 can spawn up here, so it's always worth checking. The last area that we are going to talk about is the old Sawmill, which is on the eastern side of the map, specifically this main building right here. Inside here is multiple weapon boxes, loose weapon mods, along with 2 crates, one that holds ration supplies, the other that has tech supplies. There's also a lot of loot scattered around in the other smaller buildings in this area, but the main building is where the majority of the loot is. And that's all for this video, guys. If you made it this far, then you the real MVP. Consider sharing this video with your other rat friends, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Wow, thanks for sticking around, guys. That was a really fun video, but guess what? This video right here, way cooler. Also, like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out. Thanks.